Well, hello everybody, it's either Gobster, and it's the 18th of January 2024, as the moon is still clearly visible in the sky on this very cold morning, where currently the air temperature is -1, although that sun is really warm. Welcome to another walk with Gobster, or travels with Gobster. And as always, we're back in the park, walking a different route. Took some nature shots, so they're all good. So we're up, moving and about, heading towards a bench where I can sit down, just taking the view, which is covered in mud, of course. So yeah, I mean, come on. It may be cold, but by God, the view is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I said it's absolutely freaking freezing. But A, I've got to go out for my walk, and B, why wouldn't you want to come out on a day like today? Over there is the main transmission mast, and just slightly to the right of that on the ground is where Solihull Moors is. But I just thought, I'm not sure whether it'll pick up, I hope it does, is you've got the moon low in the sky and the sun not so much higher, to be fair, on this beautiful January day here in Solihull, Birmingham, middle of the country, West Midlands. So the plane just gently goes into approach. So yeah, so as I said, I've been out and got a few little shots of nature. I actually saw a kingfisher, which is just, I've never seen one in real life, and it flew past me. I think I got it on camera. You'll actually hear me go, "Whoa, kingfisher!" Because like, I'm shocked and surprised, because I've never seen one, and I definitely didn't know they were here. Just shows you sometimes getting out to see things in nature, pretty awesome. Oh, so I hope I find you all well and good whenever you catch up with this video. Hope everything's going great. Hope your new year has started well, and for those where it hasn't, I'm ever so sorry about that, because I think a lot of people think, well, if my life's going great, then everything's going great, and you know, there are people who struggle and suffer. But I thought I'd come a different way than I normally do, mainly because I wanted to get some shots of the Hatchford Brook, the stream that runs through the park, and some of the lake. And as it turned out, perfectly timed. Catch that kingfisher in the natural surroundings. It's pretty awesome. So I know the sun's behind me. One of the videos I got me in the camera shadow, but it is what it is. It is winter. It's difficult to film with the sun, as it's always so low. But we're right up here again at the top of the park. Well, you used to say the top of the park, the middle of the park now, but that's the high as it'll go. And one of just an absolutely stunning day. Oh, let's get to this bench. Just sit down for a second. I'm taking a rest. I'm just doing it so I can just turn the camera around and you can just, again, enjoy this beautiful view. Absolutely clear blue skies today. A little bit of a breeze, not too strong, but it's still chilly. Sitting down on this metal bench may not have been the best idea in my life, but no, I just thought, as I do with all these, just get out here and you can sort of share what I see today. Oh, it's cold last night, got to -5, but we're getting back up now. Apparently today it's going to get to the heady heights of 3 degrees. But it'll be interesting because we have warnings for Sunday where apparently we're going to get a storm. The temperature's going to go up to 11 degrees, but it's going to be howling a gale and pouring down rain. Now, of course, I very much doubt that I'll be getting out here then, but I might do, because apparently the weather forecast predictions at the moment is where we are in the position of the low pressures going up by Scotland means that we'll get some pretty hefty strong winds. So if I can, I might try and get out just for a short while, sort of come over here and sort of film what the weather looks like over here, where the winds is and the trees are, and see if we can get this particular shot. Although I don't think I'll be sitting down, but we'll see what we can do, because it looks like it's going to be a named storm heading our way. And again on Tuesday, it's not going to be too good on Tuesday either, to be fair. In any case, won't get much walking done Saturday on our arses, so let's get back at it, and you can carry on joining me on my walks. You know, it's if anything else, you should do it if you can. I mean, I know there are people unfortunately who can't do it, but if you can get out and go for a walk, do it. A, it's good for your health. There's no two ways about that. Walking is good for you. It's not just good for your physical health. I found that over Christmas, because I wasn't coming out walking, my mental health was suffering. Strange, but true. I didn't miss necessarily coming out for the exercise level of it, but I missed the chance to get out here, just walk around and just soak it all in, because it is good for you. Because we all struggle in one way or another with our mental health. As I said in the previous video, I was all for jacking YouTube in and giving it up, and I think partly that was because social media, I wasn't doing it. I wasn't doing this and getting out and just going for a walk. And you're all fully aware of my medical history. I got this feeling that my diabetes level is going to go back up, purely because I wasn't getting out and doing exercise, and I was eating shit again. Not as much, but I was eating crap again, which sucks. And it's my own doing, it's my own fault, and that's why I'm back out. But I can't find excuses anymore. You should never have excuses. It's easy to say, and I know it is, I've done it over Christmas. It's very easy to sit down and go, can't be arsed. And it has been very easy with the weather, the way the weather's been recently, to just go, fuck it, I can't be bothered, I'm not doing it, I'm not going for a walk, bollocks. And then you sit down and it's Christmas time for when most people sit down. You sit down, you switch up, you can't be bothered, any old excuse. And I'm going to suffer for it now, and it's my own stupid fault. But it also shows I am nothing but a human who makes mistakes. But no, I wanted to get back out on this, back out on the walks, not just for the physical side of it. There's another wonderful robin goes past me. I've seen some robins today. Got a couple of shots of some. Hopefully I'll be loaded up on the YouTube channel, because you're going to get that as well. Why not? But yeah, it's the mental health side of it that I've missed the most. Strange, isn't it? Because we don't talk about our mental health enough as a car comes to go past. Oh, which is not surprising. Probably finished walking his dog, or her dog, his dog, maybe, I don't know. But we got to start to talk more about our mental health. I know I'm very much a proponent of mental health as an excuse used far too easily nowadays for when you screw up. But mental health is important. Getting out, talking to other people, sharing your feelings and what you think about things is important. That's why I do what I do. That's why my YouTube channel is what it is. You know, people go, oh, you shouldn't pass comments, blah blah blah, and all this, and you get a load of hate for what? Just expressing my opinion, getting things off my chest. I'm talking. It's good for mental health. That's why I try not to go out, you know, and attack people. And well, I'm more moving towards trying to do more positive stuff. But it's very difficult to do positive stuff. If I turn around now, there's a squirrel. Who hasn't noticed me yet? Oh, look at that. Mr. Squirrel doing his thing. 2 squirrels. Well, there you go. Up the tree they go. That's why it's worth coming out, seeing nature, man. But yeah, you know, but try to be positive, but also talk about things that I find impactful on my mental health and how ridiculous things are getting. Very hard not to be hypocritical when you start talking about things like that, obviously, because, you know, and it is difficult not to attack people. There's the church again. As I said, I'm going to probably see if I can do a video on that. See, I'm not a religious person, although in reality, when we're all in shit creek and things are on top of us, imagine how quickly we'll turn to God then. My son Charlie said that to me. He said, "Dad, you're God." But don't be stupid. He said, "No." He said, people only talk to you when they want something. But I can't argue with that. Because it's true, isn't it? You know, and we all say, oh, I mean, the classic one is I go, oh, that's not me, thank God. Why do I say that? Oh, another little robin there, look. Mr. Robin. Oh, another robin. Oh, lots of robins, unusual. Yeah, they're all there, look, there's another one there. It's Robin City at the moment. But it's true, because I do it. You know, like when you're in real dire trouble and, you know, and the chips are down and things are getting hard, you go, please God, help me out, even though you're not a follower of God. Strange. I mean, I know there are obviously other people who don't do that. I'm not saying that, you know, but we all do it. It's like the old military adage is, there's no such thing as an atheist in a foxhole. That's very true. When things really get bad, yeah, you hope, pray, need that divine influence, I guess, to give you that confidence that you're going to get through it all. So I'm not religious, I don't believe in God, but I think we've all been in the same situation, you know. And there's lots of pros and cons, and you can believe or not believe or whatever, but yeah, it's true that we all thank God when we need it. So what my son said is right, in reality. Let's just pause a minute. Oh, sorry about that, I just bumped into an old man. I mean, talking, it's got to be in his like 80s easy, and he was just saying how amazing it's a beautiful day and no one seems to be out walking. And it's true. I mean, I think I bumped into like a bit busier down the other end of the park where obviously people are walking the dogs and that, but up here at the back, I mean, I've seen him and one other guy, and I can see a dog walker over in the distance, but there's no one around. It's just, why not? Any case, after that nice little chat with that old guy, make sure everything's all right. Beautiful, wonderful old man, you know, talking about how wonderful it is. And you know, I've got all the time in the world to talk to old people, and we all should really. I know some of them can be cantankerous arseholes. I can be a cantankerous arsehole, but you know what, you know, if you take the time, you can make someone's day. And that's going back to mental health, isn't it? And that's what we're talking about, you know, the God and all that sort of stuff. We go mental health wise, got to talk to people. Yeah, stop and talk. you know, he might live on his own. He might be the only person he gets to speak to all day. It's not good, is it? But I mean, I know we all live busy lives. I got a busy life, I'm always busy, but I have to make time, make an hour for myself, an hour a day to do this, or just over an hour usually. Just get out of here, get out on your feet. I mean, I'm lucky, I know I'm lucky to have a wonderful park, although when we come out in a bit, because I'm going to walk down the Coventry Road, you know, yeah, look, you know, you get things like this. I mean, ignore the fact it's European development. Small habitats grant. It's just, but yeah, because I'm going out onto Coventry Road, we walk back that way, so we can sort of, you could probably see the airport a bit more and that. But it's like, why not? You know, we have busy times, I know we do, but you got to give yourself time. I mean, you know, to be able to do what I'm doing now, I know I'm very fortunate. I am very fortunate that I've got such a wonderful place literally at the end of my road, you know, and I can walk down these wonderful places, but I'm literally, as I said, I'm about to go onto the Coventry Road back into reality, and you wouldn't believe it, would you? And you'll see it when we come to the end of the path, that how this little area of green is so close to so much industry and modern dayness, because it is. You know, you look at here, it's idyllic, it's beautiful, and it is. Ow. And then in a minute you'll see what I mean, that I'm literally just a stone's throw away from modern dayness. It's weird. I mean, look at this, just look at it. Man, I'm so lucky. Set the camera up here for a minute. There you go, that moment of silence, and you wouldn't believe, literally as I come through here, there's another robin goes past. Seen lots of robins today, which is good. Since we come through, there's the air traffic control tower to Birmingham International Airport. Mad in it, absolutely mad. But no, I think we, you know, us men have got to start talking more, and the other thing we need to do is make sure we go to the doctors more, even though I know it's difficult nowadays to get to see your doctor, but we can't. We're living in a situation at the moment where people are getting very sick very quickly, so we need to go to the doctors and get checked out for stuff. If things don't feel right, go and get checked out. You know, I did, found out I got diabetes. I've knocked it back down. I know it's gone back up again, and that's my own dumbass stupid fault, you know. And it's mental health, that's lack of motivation, that's the easy way out. You know, like today I could go, oh, it's -1 outside, too cold, can't be bothered, I'll stay inside and have a drink, coffee, and everything will be fine. But no, I've come out and I brought you along with me. And you know, if I know there's a lot of people out there that just can't do this, there are a lot of people who don't have things like this so close. But even walking on a street, which we're just about to get to, no, just getting out there, bit of exercise. I can't believe, I mean, exercise, don't get me wrong, the exercise is awesome, it's great, I feel wonderful for it, but how my mental health has changed. Excuse me a minute while I blow my nose. Bloody weather. Bit of a spin around with the camera then, sorry about that, needs to blow the old nose. So we'll carry on. So yeah, I can't believe how much my personal mental health, I mean, I was really unmotivated over Christmas. I've now got back out walking and I can feel my motivation coming back. I feel more ready, if that makes any sense. I feel awesome. Mentally, in any case, much better, much stronger. Not feeling sorry for myself. That's where we went. You know, that's the other paths. And that's the one we went down and got round, got in the trees. You know, when I did the Lisa and Lola video. Lola's the dog, by the way. Lisa's my gorgeous, wonderful, amazing wife. So in any case, we're coming to the end now of the country park. This is the actual end of Elmdon Park, the top end. Yeah, we're right at the top, and as you can see, it says, look, welcome to Elmdon Park. So, just tap the screen, make sure we're getting a good shot of that. There you go. So welcome to Elmdon Park. And we are just here. Just there. There's Coventry Road. And you can see all the houses around, and I come in the park up here. There you go. So that's Elmdon Park. So this is the end of Elmdon Park, top end of Elmdon Park, the proper top end. This is the path that this is the path which we just walked, which was originally, when I was a kid, the only way you could come up and down here, either side was farmland. I've mentioned it before, I'll mention it again. And this is the old lodge to Elmdon Manor, which we'll do a more history lesson on. And yes, somebody actually does live there. And there, as you can see, is the Coventry Road. So we walk around here, that is somebody's house, and that is the lodge, which was the main gatehouse, as you can see, to the original Elmdon Manor. And this is where you would have come in, and it looks like Coventry Road is as busy as ever with these main traffic lights. And here we go, boom, we're out. And just for a little guy, the old police came out and put a thing up saying we're going to stop the taxis from parking in the parking bay. No, you fucking haven't. There they are. Again. Red route, no stopping at any time except buses. These ain't buses, they're taxis. And they're probably going to get pissed that I'm filming, but I don't care, because I'm going to share this one as well. That's a little clip, so there you go. All the rubbish they leave and all the damage they've done. So I'll turn the camera around, there you go. So there you go, West Midlands Police, local Elmdon Borough. Yeah, you made a ticket, those lot, still here. Still parked up, still making a mess. So that's the part where I normally walk. And now we're on the Coventry Road. You've seen me drive up and down the A45. It is on foot. I said, did a little bit further down when I was here with the wife and the dog. So now we're on foot again. And we got, it's all wet there, like a natural drainage area. But yeah, and that over there, the buildings over there, behind those walls, that's Elmdon Freeport. That's the cargo side of the airport, and it's all Freeport buildings and bonded warehouses that are there. And then the rest of the gap you can see with little lights, and that's the airport. There goes one of the taxis that was illegally parked. So yeah, so this is Coventry Road on foot. Oh, not that busy to be fair, but it gives you a different viewpoint instead of just driving. And then what we'll go is we'll soon see it coming through the trees. On the right is the STS building. Talk a bit louder because of the traffic. That's the airport maintenance building for a lot of the aircraft. So that's where the hard standings are for ambulance, hope someone's all right. Hard standing for the cargo planes. A45, very busy road, as you can probably gather. Now, quite till we get up a little bit closer, that taxi just went past me. It's just parked up in the other illegal spot where they're not supposed to park up. We'll probably get in there as well. Highway mates, you see a lot of them recently because of all the HS2 work that's going on. So as we come up here, you might see on there, I'll put a little arrow on them, there's two little lights on top of poles. That's because originally, and for long when I was a kid, we had two runways at Birmingham International Airport, and that was the shorter runway for the flight school, which no longer happens, because if you try to land there now, you crash into that STS building. Now the big tower on the top with the white dome, that's the airport's Doppler radar for weather, etc. And then you've got a clear view of the airfield a bit, and there's a small little Cessna by the looks it takes off. So yeah, more water. Gone quiet again now, but there you go. So there's Birmingham Airport. I'll hold my camera up a bit higher, look like an idiot. There you go. So that's where the airport is, and as I said, you'll see them a bit clearer now as I come past. So that white little pole with a little light on top, yeah, that was the threshold lights for the short runway. I'll put a map up on the screen so you can see where it used to be. As I said, now they've built a whacking rugby building in the way, so you ain't gonna land there, are you? Well, you could try, I guess. Perhaps wouldn't be recommended. And there's the airport itself, the old terminal building the Emirates is in. So you can see that over my shoulder as the trucks go thundering past. Oh, it's a bus. As you can see now, we got to here, and we also got to the other thing I want to show. So you got all that there, that's the old terminal building, and then you got the old runway which was down there. We'd almost be, let's just get it right, about here, which is convenient for the next thing I want to talk about. Here would be centre line to the airfield, and you can see it a bit better now. Let's just step back a bit. In fact, let's go up this hill. So there you go. Oh, the 380's in. Oh, it's a nice one. So there's it, and you can actually see now the old runway, dead centre, and that's where. So actually, you could technically still land on that runway. A bit of a tight fit in the big jets, but a little plane could. So there you are. That's Birmingham International Airport from this point of view. And the main runway extra that used to be the smaller runway for the small aircraft. And over the back is Marston Green area and the train station that's over there. And if we come over here, the green thing is the fire brigade's practice area and the Doppler radar, the windsock, and then you can see over the back that's Marston Green, and there'll be the train station there. But there you go, just to give you an interesting sort of different view of what's going on. So there's the airport, and then we come to the next bit, and here it is. And yes, this used to be military bunker. There is actually a way going down there, but I ain't going down there. And this is actually an old World War II command bunker. And we'll come around here. There's another entrance here, look, which I'm going to go over here where I can see the ground, so we can come down and have a look. Ooh. It's full of water, so I'm not going in there. There you go, you can go in there. You wouldn't want it now, as you can see it's full of water. And this used to be a command and control bunker in World War II, because in World War II they used to fly Lancasters and that off that airfield after they were built. Here we go. So here we go. I'm going to do some more. I'll get some more history on there. So you've got the command and control slick there. Can't see much apart from the other side. So this is a bit of World War II history. This is actually a command and control bunker. So there you go, and I'm going to come back out. I'll probably go back out the way I came actually. So there you go. So that is a bit of World War II history here at the airport, because obviously it's the older airfield, but there you go, it's all grown over and that now, and quite buried off the road actually. If you didn't know where you were, or if you didn't know where it was, you'd miss this. So yeah, let's just have a shot of this, look. And as you can see, it's all flooded out here. There you go. So there's a little bit of bonus. I don't even know how far I've walked. I've been doing lots of stops and starts on this one. So let's have a quick look. And while you do that, I'm going to just leave the camera here just for a minute. Set it up. There we go. Oh shit. So right, as we go, so we'll carry on. So as I said, got the old bunker behind me. There you go. It's the old WW2 Bunker. And nice to see the A380 Emirates. So any case, let's carry on. I've been out for nearly an hour now, 54 minutes. I've done over 2 miles walking. So everybody's going to wonder why the fuck I've just come out of a bush. Yeah, on my own, holding the camera. Yeah, I've just been for a tactical wank. No, it's amazing what is around us and we don't know. We don't even notice. So, just there is the red gate. That's a crash gate, obviously, for letting emergency vehicles in if there was ever an accident. There's been a few accidents at the airport, but nothing too major. Right, there's the Eagle Court, and there's the other bus stop where they're supposed to not park, and at the moment no one is parking, which is very advantageous. As you can see, all flooded down here. So there you go. Just probably see a bit more the operator on the firefighting practice area, and then we've got the path that leads down to the STS building, and there's crash gate control. Look at the path here. This is supposed to be path. We're fucking wrecked by the taxis, as always. So in case it's paused. Three, two, one, and that's a little bit. That's where we came out. If you remember if you have watched the video, Lisa and Lola, that's where we came out. We meant to come out back where we originally came out just then, but you know, but at the beginning, yeah, up there on the green bridge. So, but yeah, all this has now been, well, the path, and this has all been destroyed by taxis illegally parking here in the on the A45. Look at the state of it. Oh, because they don't want to pay. Looking out. DPD. Oh, so any case. So, yeah, a little bit more of local history. As I said, if people are interested, then I will actually do videos on that. I mean, something that interests me. Find out about your local area. Pretty cool. And things like that that people don't notice. Oh, there goes an EasyJet. Somebody off somewhere. Make sure we don't get run over. And then we'll go up this little road up here. This is like a slip road off the motorway. Supri Indian curry. Do a nice curry there if you're ever in the area. But there you go, a bit more of you. The moon's actually still rising. Amazing. So we'll carry on down here. No Virgin Media parking. Virgin Media are gone now. Virgin Media used to have that big building there on Eagle Court, this one right on the corner, that used to belong to Virgin Media. And of course they used to park all the way down here, even though it's residential parking. It just caused chaos. So that sign's an old sign, but Eagle Court there, most of it's empty. Surprise, surprise. Not as much need for offices now since the scamdemic. Everybody worked from home, and then they realised, companies realised they could save shitloads of money on not having big office buildings like these, because it could get everybody from working from home. So now you've got lots of buildings that are built, got no one in. I mean, that one there, office to let, HQ office to let, 11,000 to 37,250 square foot, and it's just sat there empty. That whole building's empty. I know there's some few people in this one. I can't remember what that one is. There's a sign, I'll have a look. But that big one on the corner, it's just completely empty. So the people who build that are losing money. Got workmen over there because they finally replaced the damaged lights. Look, we've got one back now. They've repaired it. Oh, that says it's Virgin Media. I thought most of them have moved. When there is some office, I don't know, there's lots of spaces in there. Maybe it's just like one floor now, not as many as there used to be. But yeah, that whole office block completely empty. As you can see, it's still freezing cold because there's no frost coming. People have still got frozen cars, which is understandable. So yeah, it's still Virgin Media, but I know it's, I mean, you can see quite a lot of the floor space is completely empty. Oh, so another good walk, isn't it? Another bit of a history lesson. I hope you enjoy them, because I really do enjoy doing these. And as I said, not just necessarily because it's good. Let's go up here. Got the sun right in my face now. Oh, look at this tones. Not only because I enjoy walking around and taking you for a walk around the park and that, but just because it's good for my own personal mental health. And you can't complain at that. Ooh. Up ahead, if I went up that alley, that would take me back into the park. But I don't want to do that today. We're going to go down the path. Oh, somebody's cooking a curry. I wonder if it's a curry, yes. There's a beautiful, well, there was a beautiful smell of curry. So there we go, and we'll come out on the top of this road again, up on a hill. Wind's blowing a bit. Whew. Speed hill, slow down, and then in the distance you can see off into town and all over that place. So I am so lucky. Smell that curry again now. It smells lovely. Whew. Can't beat the smell of a good curry. Don't eat them as much as I used to now because they're quite high in sugar. There's some contrail up there, so I'm plane. So I'm never too sure whether it could pick it up. There's a contrail there. Past the bins, which ours hadn't been emptied yet. And it's like in the afternoon. They used to pick it up at 7 in the morning. So hopefully they're going to sort that shit out. There's another passageway up there. I think that one goes up to the top to the next road over. And if you saw my Christmas one, when I stopped to do a car drop off, it's that road up there. So as we walk down the hill and the horizon slowly sinks away, it's still a beautiful day. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Just keep on walking. What we'll do is we'll cross the road here because it's easier. I'm on the right side of the road then. Makes sense, doesn't it, I suppose. You can see a lot of this area is built up on hills, so you can see lots of hills staggered up on my house is kind of in the dip. It is what it is. So Sometimes I wish I lived on this hill for the view, but then other times when the wind's blowing and the weather's bad, not so much. Oh, there's such a beautiful smell of curry. He's good, isn't he? I'm wondering, let's come back the other way. So yeah, so as I said, so I'm going to bring this one to a close very shortly because we're not far. Well, I am a bit of a way from home, but this GoPro's been going for over an hour now, although it's doing quite well. The battery's lasting a lot longer. Last time I did it, I had to finish, if you noticed, on my phone because the battery died. It's doing right today. It's not too bad at all. In fact, let's just flick it round. Tap the screen at the back. Yeah, we're in yellow now, so we're running low, which is fair enough. It'll run even quicker now. I'll put the screens on. But yeah, I wonder how many people look at me and wonder what I'm doing. It's all good fun, isn't it? So, any case, off down road. I'm looking the other way. I don't know what it's one way, but shit happens, I guess. Got to be careful. You never know what's going to happen. You never know whether people are paying attention to what they're doing. So there you go. So we'll bring this one to a close. Covered quite a bit, showing you a bit more around where I live and the airport, which we'll cover again on other videos. Just loads of stuff around here I can talk about, which I enjoy doing. And being out here on my feet, walking around, always good as well. So, you know, and I hope you're enjoying that. Well, my watch has just vibrated, so I've done over 8,000 steps since I got up this morning, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, I didn't have to do much yesterday. Yesterday I was, the wife was at work, I had the house to myself. I did a lot of things like, you know, living the dream. I vaxed the carpets. I know, how do I cope? But by the time I'd done everything, it wasn't time for me. I didn't have time to do anything. So I had a lazy day, a rest day. But Monday and Tuesday and today, looks like I'm going to go easy over 10,000 steps, which means that's good for me. You know, and as I said, every day I go out for a walk, I can feel my motivation and my mental health coming back, which is pretty awesome. You know, and we, as I said, I keep saying it, I'll keep saying it again, because, you know, we've got to look out for each other. You know, unless men are stubborn arseholes, we have a tendency not necessarily to do what's good for us, and we don't look after ourselves, and we don't talk about stuff, and we don't get things off our chests. And I'll say now what I always say. If you follow me on social media, all the links are on the page. If you ever feel like you need to talk, or you're feeling down or low, just direct message me. You know, I don't mind having a chat. I don't mind trying to sort things out. Giving you someone to talk to is a good thing. You know, because, you know, I know there's a lot of people who have been suffering. I forgot to mention, I did mention it a while ago, that a couple of videos ago, that someone we know has got cancer. Well, unfortunately, it looks like his last few days are coming, you know, and that's sad. You know, it really is. So yeah, that's sad news, man. That's why we've got to look out for each other. That's why we've got to talk to each other. That's why we need to be there for each other. It's easy to hate nowadays. The world's full of hate and anger. Things like that should put it in perspective. Really should. You know, it's not good. Oh, there's a van coming at me. It's my local Every driver, and I think the wife's got a Timu parcel coming from Every, so probably see him, or he's already been. I don't know, he might be on his way after this one, who knows. So yeah, so if anything else, taking you out for a walk, watching this video helps you relax, and if you do watch these videos and watch anything that I do, so just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hear a helicopter. Where are you? There. Oh, bit of a thing to film. Why not? And where he's off to. Don't really want to film by the school. Gets people talking and it's also not right. So in any case, as I was saying, as the helicopter interrupted, thank you for watching all my videos. I know you've probably got other things to be doing, and taking time out of your day to watch me do these and all the other things I do. It's just awesome, and you know, and it means a lot, and I'd like to thank you all for everything you do for the channel. You know, it's just great, and we will get more content out. As I said, the biggest problem is actually editing it. It takes time. You have to go through and make it, so like I go through this footage over an hour of footage. There's bits and bobs I want to take in and keep out and all that sort of stuff, but awesome. So, as we get closer to home, I've now done over 3 miles. Thank you so much for watching again. You know what to do by now. Like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and ding the bell if you want to get a notification whenever you catch up with this video. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon or evening, and with that, and as always, and until the next one, I am going to love you and leave you.